Hello and salute everybody. Question of the day is, should parents introduce God into their children's life? Is this the best time to do that? While we're on quarantine, while you are teaching your children, you are the teacher, you are the tutor, you are everything now. You have control over your children. Is this the best time? Or is it right? Is it good to introduce God into your children's life? I want to tell you that it is crucial. This is the perfect time for everybody, every parent who still have kids in school, even if the kids have not started school yet, this is the best time to introduce God into their lives. Because of everything that is going on, the kids are spending more time on social media, on TV. A lot of things are happening today. Confusion, hatred, a lot of things are happening. Kids are getting confused as well. And you know what? You are a spiritual leader in your home. Parents, I'm talking to you. All of us. Any parent, all of us. We are spiritual leaders in our home. So it's very important that we introduce God in our children's life. We have to help our children fear God, know God, love God. We have to do that. And how do we do that? We have to do it by practicing it ourselves. We don't want to force the children to go to church. We don't want to force them to read the Bible. You don't want to do that, because if you do, it's not going to be effective. What we want to do is we want to practice what we preach. Things that you are teaching them, you need to practice it yourself. They need to see you praying. They need to see you thanking God, giving God thanksgiving. They need to see you acting righteously. And they will get it. It will avoid a lot of confusion. They need to see you being the role model, the spiritual leader that God made you to be for your kids. So you have to incorporate this. You have to teach them the Bible, show them the stories, talk to them about the Bible, about God, what He has done, what He's still doing. Share stories in the Bible, explain it to them. Help them grow to love God and understand Him and follow Him and fear Him. Don't force them, because if you force them, it's always a disaster. They will not like Him. I tried that before. It didn't work. We are spiritual leaders in our kids' life. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train your child the way he should grow, and when he grows up, he will not away from it. He will not grow away from it. So if you train them, when they grow up, they will keep it. They will keep that kind of life. If you train them to love God, to fear God, they will keep it for the rest of their lives. And what is the best gift? What is the greatest gift to give your children than loving God, than teaching them the way of God? It's not about the education. We can give them all the education that we want, but if they don't fear God, they don't love God, that is the biggest part of their life. So I just want to say, all my believer parents, I want to say that introduce God into your children's life now. Now that you are their teacher, you are their tutor, you have control, introduce God. Bring God into your children's life now. Because remember, God-fearing children will obey you. Imagine the control that we have. They will obey you because you're teaching them. You want them to focus. You want them to do what you say, to follow you, to hear you, right? So if you introduce God into their lives and they started fearing God, you have control. They will obey you. Your days will go smoother. The training, the schooling, the schedule, everything you're doing with them at home, it will be smoother. So you have nothing to lose. So it is going to help you get them through day to day. Get yourself through day to day. You will not lose. You can only gain. So I said, yes, this is the best time to introduce God into our children's life. And all of us, the children, yourself, would benefit from it. They need to know God. They need to understand God. They need to know the power of God. So will you try it? Will you try it? Will you?